Hey beautiful soul, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chinmaya Das. I set an intention for this reading to be timeless. This reading will be for the collective, and I have already picked some cards. And the first thing I notice is the Eight of Wands, is somebody coming out from a situation a little bit hurt in a way. Like the same situation, facing the same thing over and over and over and over again, maybe with different people, and coming out wounded, but still showing up there. So it gives me the idea that you gave a lot into many relationships. And until now, there is some people that in a way are still taking advantage of this, even though they don't really care about how you feel. And so you are still showing up is something that you are forever there. And in a way, the advice with the Three of Wands is to progressing over this, getting over this in a way, getting over these situations of being there for everybody and not receiving anything in return. So, it's not like before where you were just showing up and waiting. It's more gaining the awareness of like stopping to do this, realizing that you want to love yourself more, realizing that whatever you do, you are doing it for yourself. And so if somebody is not responding as you would like to, it's okay to leave people behind. There are good news in a way that are coming that will bring your awareness into see more an open space. While a while ago your view was a little bit close, you couldn't see farther. Now I see this expansion of awareness, this expansion of knowing more about ourselves. So maybe all the work you did is starting to pay off, and it allowed you with the moon in the after tarot, it allowed you also to see more clearly about a situation, about a person, about maybe a relationship. And it allowed you to, in a way, set this idea into your mind that it's time for you to leave. Because I see that for a long time, I say like the Five of Cups, for a long time, you didn't see all the many possibilities that the universe was, that God, universe as you want to call it, was presenting to you. And you were stuck into this, seeing just what the mind wanted to see and not seeing what was around. But it may have come somebody into your life already that allowed you to see more clearly. Because it's very easy that when we don't have a third view from somebody else, a third perspective, we don't see things clearly. When we are emotionally too involved in something, it could be a relationship, it could be a situation, it could be a business also, and we get we get affectionate in a way, we get attached to it in a way, it's very hard to let go, and it's very hard to see what is truly happening. And so I see this idea of somebody coming and saying like, okay, this is what is happening from outside. This is what I see. And from that point of view, you started to rewire your brain, rewire your ideas, and rewire what you were thinking about the situation. So this was a big help that the universe sent you. And it was maybe in a form of understanding something, maybe in a form of meeting something new, somebody new, or meeting a person that was talking about something that was related to your situation in a way. So the universe was always speaking to you, and the more you act on this way, in this direction, the more the universe is ready to show you with the Nine of Pentacles the fruit of your labor, the fruit of your goodness, of your being good, of all the seed you planted. Because if you watered too much all the seeds that you were planting, it may be that you ruined that that thing. But it's not something that is your fault, It's something that came this way. We need to start, in a way, accepting more what God is sending to us. And it's very, very hard. But the good news is that I see a big turning point. We have the Two of Cups, that it could be partnership if it's for business, it could be love if it's for a relationship. But this is something related to somebody that can really understand us, that can really resonate deeply with us, finally. Finding somebody that speaks the same language as we do. And this has to do with, as soon as you let go of somebody, someone going out of your life, or like the end of a situation, and the more the universe will be likely to give you this opportunity of meeting this other person. So this is a matter of the future will be bright, because we have the star. We have the star with guaranteed success. And this comes to show that whatever you are doing right now, this is like a transition from the past to the future. And this new life will bring a person with, or this could be you too, it doesn't have to be a person, but it could bring this understanding, completely understanding your emotions, completely understand who you want into your life and who you don't want. You see, the Queen of Cups is navigating turbulent waters, but her emotions remain stable in a way. So this is what the universe has for you next. You will, in a way, dominate your emotions, and you will not allow anymore your emotions to dominate you and to dominate your life. She's sitting on a place of awareness, more awareness. All the heat that she took from the past allowed her to be more conscious, be more aware. And that is what is happening to you also. For some of you, this could be that all the heat that life gave you allowed you, in a way, to grow this awareness and to become more aware about what you truly want and what you don't want. For some of you, the month of May could be significant. And you see, I see May represents spring, so at the level of the emotional idea that is giving me, this collective is giving me, is the one of maturity, becoming more mature, letting go of what the version of you of the past was doing and starting to behave differently, even with yourself, even with the love you give to yourself, even with starting nurturing yourself in a way, or start nurturing yourself more than you did before. So I see for you this perspective of starting to see things clearly, and also this is being rich in a way, because being rich is not just something that is external, it's not just material. You can be rich internally. And this is internal fulfillment, in a way, understanding more about life and more about our life, more about our situations, becoming aware. Aware is the word for this reading. For some of you, it could be dealings or relationships with an older woman. This could be significant for you. For other, it could be significant, the pineapple, like seeing a pineapple around and, I don't know, eating a pineapple or see pineapple on supermarket, on news. Know that this is your confirmation. If you see a pineapple, this is your confirmation. But it's also about reconciliation. Somebody could be reconciliating with themselves. This is the idea of forgiveness. Forgiving ourselves for the past, forgiving ourselves for the actions we took, because it wasn't our fault if things evolved in a certain way. And so be forgiving, being more loving towards ourselves. And this energy is beautiful because it's after years and years of suffering, finally you are becoming again ready to embrace with the 7 your soul purpose, to embrace this purpose and like to finding finally this life path and realizing that you have been always guided, and this will bring to success. Also, the angels are talking about success, about alignment, about like fulfillment of the mission you came here to accomplish in a way. So your angels are pleased with your life choices right now, and they are letting you know that you are on the right path. Absolutely. So keep up with the good work you are doing, because in a way you are starting to fulfilling this soul mission, this purpose, and your life will be fulfilled too. So acknowledge the progress you've made and take a moment to reaffirm that to you and say thank you to yourself, because you were really good at doing this. With that said, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next reading, and sending much love. Ciao.